Ever hear about quantum computing? Ever wonder what it actually means? What the effects will be to our daily use of technology and how we keep our private information secure? Quantum computing could make every password, bank account, and government secret completely vulnerable within this decade. The technology that promises to revolutionize medicine and science also threatens to tear down the digital walls we've built around our most sensitive data. So stay with us. We have an excellent explanation and practical stories we all can relate. And now, the show. Come join us as we go behind the scenes of today's most notorious cybercrime, translating cybersecurity into everyday language that's practical and easy to understand. We appreciate you making this an award-winning podcast by downloading our episodes on Apple and Spotify and subscribing to our YouTube channel. This is Cyber Crime Junkies, and now the show. What if I told you that every password you've ever used, your bank logins, your medical records, even government secrets, could be cracked open like a cheap padlock within the next few years? Or that hackers today are already stealing encrypted data, just waiting for the right moment when quantum computers are powerful enough to break into all of it? And here's the kicker. 95% of companies know this is coming, but only a very small percentage are actually preparing. It's like watching a tsunami rolling in and deciding to take a nap on the beach. That's the definition of terrifying. We're talking about the dawn of quantum computing, a technology that could completely upend computers and cybersecurity as we know it. The same thing that promises breakthroughs in medicine, office technology, and artificial intelligence could also tear down the cybersecurity defenses that exist today, which protect our most sensitive data. From top secret military secrets to your private medical and financial records. And the timeline is shorter than people realize. Surveys show that 78% of U.S. companies expect quantum computers to be mainstream by 2030. That's not some far-off sci-fi future. That's basically tomorrow in technological terms. That's a chilling thought, and the numbers back it up.
That's right, David. Makes us wonder if the mind-bending rules of quantum physics will unlock a new era of cybersecurity that no one saw coming. So what you're saying is that quantum computers could crack our current encryption methods like cracking an egg?
Exactly right. Today we will chat about quantum physics, but we won't get technical. In fact, we will explain it all in easy-to-understand language. To kick us off, quantum physics is simply the study of nature's most fundamental particles, where the familiar laws of classical physics break down, and particles can exist in multiple states at once. This isn't just a cool, futuristic scientific theory. It's the foundation of quantum computing, technology that has the potential to revolutionize the way we process information. Quantum computers don't use regular computer bits, which store information as either a 0 or 1. Instead, they use qubits, which can be both 0 and 1 at the same time due to a phenomenon called superposition. This combined with another quantum property called entanglement, where two particles can be linked so that the state of one instantly influences the other, makes quantum computers insanely more powerful than any computers we have all been used to using for decades. Basically meaning this, they can do everything simultaneously, including decrypting everything faster and deeper than anything on the planet today.
So Dave, let's break it all down. Okay, for people who might not be familiar, what makes quantum computing so different from traditional computing?
Great question. Regular computers, the ones we use today, process data using bits. A bit can be either a 0 or a 1. That's how all of our computing, encryption, and digital security is built.
Right. But quantum computers, they play by a whole different set of rules.
Exactly. Instead of bits, they use qubits, which can be both 0 and 1 at the same time. This is thanks to a mind-bending quantum principle called superposition. And if that wasn't crazy enough, there's entanglement, which means that two qubits can be linked no matter how far apart they are. Changing one instantly affects the other.
Quantum physics is the study of nature's most fundamental particles, where the familiar laws of classical physics break down and particles can exist in multiple states at once. This branch of science isn't just theoretical, it's the engine powering quantum computing, where qubits replace traditional bits, offering speeds and capabilities that were once the stuff of science. We are digging into why this matters for businesses today, and for cybersecurity overall, and in the end, how quantum computing will change the world. So instead of a regular computer trying every possible combination one by one, a quantum computer can basically check multiple combinations simultaneously. This allows it to solve problems in seconds that would take even the most advanced supercomputers thousands of years.
Exactly. And that's amazing for science, but absolutely terrifying for security, because our entire digital world relies on encryption methods that are built on the assumption that cracking them takes thousands of years.
So explain to us, why does this matter for cybersecurity? Why are many people saying quantum will destroy cybersecurity as we know it today?
Sure. Well, our current digital defenses rely on encryption. All our antivirus detection, passwords, data backups, all rely on encryption. You lock it away with a lock and key. That lock is made up of encryption. Encryption is made of algorithms designed to stump even the fastest classical computers. These encryption methods, which protect everything from personal data to government top secrets, depend on the fact that traditional computers struggle to solve certain types of math problems quickly.
Okay, easy enough to understand. So, what does quantum do to the ways we have always done things? How does it get around encryption?
Great question. And, well, that's the big issue. See, remember when I explained how encryption works? How it basically protects everything from personal data to government top secrets?
Yes. And?
Well, encryption works because it all depends on the fact that traditional computers struggle to solve certain types of math problems quickly.
Oh, shit.
Well, quantum computers don't have this problem. Because of their immense processing power, they can crack these encryption methods exponentially faster. What would take a classical computer thousands of years to decipher, a quantum computer could break in minutes.
Minutes?
Minutes. And this isn't a distant threat. It's happening now. Hackers and cyber criminals are already preparing for the quantum age by using a technique called harvest now, decrypt later. Here's what's truly frightening. Hackers aren't even waiting. They're already collecting encrypted data using what's called harvest now, decrypt later. Think of it like thieves stealing locked safes today, knowing they'll have the perfect tool to crack them open in a few years. Quantum computers will be able to break common encryption methods at an alarming speed. Encryption tools currently used to protect everything from banking and retail transactions to business data. Documents and digital signatures can be rendered ineffective fast. Attacks using a harvest now, decrypt later approach can enable adversaries to steal encrypted files and store them until more advanced quantum computers emerge. So data with a long lifetime value, such as health data, financial records, and government files, will be of immediate interest to bad actors. This means they steal encrypted data today, knowing that in just a few years, quantum computers will give them the ability to unlock it. Imagine this scenario. Right now, someone intercepts and stores classified government intelligence, military secrets, or your private banking data.
That's particularly concerning for things like medical records or classified government information that need to stay secure for decades.
And what's really keeping me up at night is that while 95% of companies recognize this threat, only about a quarter of them are actually doing anything about it. It's like watching a tsunami approach in slow motion while most people are still playing on the beach. It may be safe today, but In a few years, likely less than a decade, quantum computers will rip through that encryption like a hot knife through butter.
This is serious.
Yeah, it is. Our current cybersecurity defenses rely on encryption algorithms designed to stump even the fastest classical computers. Quantum computers leveraging superposition and entanglement can solve these complex problems exponentially faster. In doing so, they threaten to shatter encryption methods that have long safeguarded everything from personal data to national secrets.
I mean, it's a real concern for every industry, especially ones relying on long-term data security, including healthcare, finance, and national defense. And it seems like it's an arms race, similar to nuclear power.
Exactly.
So, how do we defend ourselves?
Well, tech companies and governments worldwide are racing to develop quantum-resistant encryption, new types of security protocols that even quantum computers won't be able to crack. Enter Microsoft's Majorana One Quantum Chip, a groundbreaking new development unveiled just this week. Named after the elusive physicist Optery Majorana, this chip represents a huge leap forward in quantum computing. Not only does it push the boundaries of quantum computational power, but it also paves the way for new cryptographic techniques that can withstand quantum attacks.
So, David, this isn't just a technological upgrade, is it?
No, it's much, much bigger.
It's a pivotal moment in an ongoing global arms race, right? Governments, corporations, and tech giants like Google, IBM, and Amazon are investing billions into quantum research. The country or company that cracks practical quantum computing first will hold immense power, from revolutionizing medicine to controlling the security of the digital world.
Exactly. Countries like the United States, China, and the European Union are all pouring resources into quantum research because they understand one crucial thing. Control over quantum capabilities equals control over the future.
So it is an arms race. It's a race against time. We are now at a turning point. Every new quantum breakthrough forces us to rethink the foundation of computers and cybersecurity. If we don't act fast, we risk losing control over our most sensitive data. It reminds me of the Mosca theory.
The Mosca theory? What's that?
Well, there's a concept called Mosca's theorem that explains why time is the important thing here. Time is of the essence. The formula works like this. First, you add the time your data needs to stay secure, plus, then you add the time it takes to upgrade your security. When that sum is greater, the time until quantum computers break encryption. And that is the risk in its simplest form. Let's break it down with an example. Say a hospital needs to keep patient records secure for 20 years. If it takes them 5 years to upgrade their security to quantum-resistant encryption, that means they need at least 25 years of protection. Now, if quantum computers can break encryption in 15 years, that hospital is already 10 years too late. And it's not just hospitals. Think about power grids, the stock market, military top secrets, and the entire banking system. The question we need to ask isn't if quantum computing will disrupt our current security. It's when.
Completely agree. Now, there is a silver lining. Quantum computing can also strengthen security. Here's an interesting twist. The same quantum technology that threatens encryption could also lead to unbreakable security in the future. Scientists are working on a new method called quantum key distribution, QKD, which uses the laws of physics to create encryption that cannot be cracked, not even by a quantum computer. Quantum computers are both the problem and the solution. The challenge is getting there first, before cybercriminals and hostile governments do.
So, explain how quantum computing will change the world in terms of the computers we use.
You mean the main advantage of quantum computing is the ability to work with data in different dimensions at once. This feature allows quantum computers to perform many calculations simultaneously and increase their processing power exponentially, solving complex problems that are impossible on classical computers. As more qubits are linked, a quantum computer's power increases significantly.
How will quantum computing help us?
We mainly need quantum computers to solve complex problems that we cannot solve with a classical computer. The first problem is optimization, which is when you want to find the best solution from many possible answers. The more possibilities you have, the more difficult it will be to find the most optimal solution for a problem, which is a task perfect for quantum computers. The second problem is a simulation when you want to understand how something works without physical access to it, and you want to mimic reality. This can become especially useful for complex digital twins when you want to simulate, for example, the complex behavior of planet Earth using a digital twin or analyzing weather patterns.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Imagine setting yourself apart from the competition because your organization is always secure, always available, and always ahead of the curve. That's NetGain Technologies, your total one source for cybersecurity, IT support, and technology planning. Picture picking up the phone and having decades of technology and cybersecurity expertise on the other end, like a bat phone, but with a team of specialists ready to make your business faster, easier, and more profitable. Contact NetGain today at 844-777-6278 or reach out online at netgainit.com. That's netgainit.com and get ahead of your competition today.
So, getting back to my original question that haunts me. How can we protect ourselves from quantum threats today?
All right, let's get real. Quantum computing is coming, and while it's an exciting technological leap, it also brings serious cybersecurity challenges. The good news? We're not powerless. Even though full-scale quantum computers aren't here yet, there are steps we can take right now to stay ahead of potential threats. There are three main things which can be done today. Number one, stay agile with crypto agility. Ask yourself, what's the biggest risk? Quantum computers could eventually break current encryption methods, putting everything from banking transactions to government secrets at risk. So what is the solution? Crypto agility. That means designing systems that can easily adapt to new cryptographic methods. Instead of relying on a single encryption standard, businesses and organizations should build security frameworks that can quickly integrate quantum-resistant encryption as soon as it's available. Think of it like having a lock that you can upgrade without replacing the whole door. If a new quantum-safe encryption method emerges, your system should be flexible enough to adopt it immediately.
Okay, cool. What's the second suggestion?
The second suggestion is this: implement hybrid security solutions. Quantum-resistant encryption is on the way, but it's not widely available yet. So what can we do in the meantime? Hybrid cryptographic solutions. How does it work? Hybrid encryption combines traditional cryptographic methods with quantum-resistant techniques. This adds an extra layer of security while still allowing organizations to function with today's technology. Think of it like having both a traditional deadbolt and a biometric fingerprint scanner on your front door. Even if one fails, the other is still in place. Many cybersecurity experts recommend starting the transition now, rather than waiting until quantum computers are powerful enough to pose a real threat. And the third is this. 3, collaborate and stay informed. Cybersecurity isn't a solo mission. It's an evolving battlefield. The best way to stay protected? Be part of the conversation. Follow industry groups and government agencies that are working on quantum security solutions. Join standardization organizations like NIST, National Institute of Standards and Technology, which is actively developing quantum-safe encryption standards. Engage with tech leaders and cybersecurity firms to ensure your business is preparing for the quantum shift. Quantum computing is a global game changer, and collaboration is key to staying ahead of potential threats.
Here's the reality. Quantum computing won't replace traditional computers overnight. Instead, it will be used for highly specialized tasks where quantum capabilities provide a significant advantage, like drug discovery, material science, and artificial intelligence. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room. Encryption is at risk. The moment quantum computers become powerful enough to crack traditional encryption, every digital system built on today's security standards could be exposed. Some experts even speculate that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin could become worthless if their encryption is broken. So what else is out there? What else should businesses and individuals do right now?
Well, here's some extra ideas I keep coming across. Assess your current security. Identify what sensitive data needs long-term protection and start monitoring encryption vulnerabilities. Begin transitioning. Even though quantum-resistant encryption isn't 100% ready, preparing hybrid solutions today will make future upgrades easier. Check your supply chain. Your security is only as strong as your weakest link. Even if your systems are secure, what about your bank, cloud provider, or business partners? Addressing these will help you.
Absolutely, David.
The bottom line, be proactive, not reactive. Quantum computing is both an opportunity and a challenge. While it will revolutionize industries, it also means we need to rethink digital security before it's too late. The companies, governments, and individuals that prepare today will be the ones who thrive in the quantum era. Those who wait, they risk being caught off guard. So will you adapt early and stay ahead, or scramble to catch up when the quantum revolution hits? The choice is yours.
Let's dive into how quantum computing is about to shake up entire industries, starting with pharmaceuticals and biotech. How will quantum computing change the world? Like, how will it revolutionize drug discovery and biopharmaceuticals?
Right now, bringing a new drug to market takes over a decade and costs around $2 billion, a slow, expensive process that relies heavily on trial and error. But quantum computing is about to change the game. Imagine being able to analyze millions of molecular interactions in seconds instead of years. Quantum computers can process massive amounts of data at speeds that today's computers can't even touch. That means, number one, faster drug discovery. Number two, more precise drug design. And third, number three, safer toxicity testing. And the result, patients get life-saving treatments faster. Instead of waiting years for breakthroughs, we could be looking at a future where treatments are tailored quickly and efficiently to individual needs. That's a huge win for public health.
How will it revolutionize chemical production and catalysts?
But it's not just pharmaceuticals. Chemical companies are also about to see major advancements. Let's talk catalysts for a second. These are substances that speed up chemical reactions without getting used up in the process. Think of them as the secret ingredient that makes industrial processes more efficient. Quantum computers allow us to analyze materials at the atomic and subatomic levels, helping scientists develop more powerful and sustainable catalysts. Why does this matter? Lower energy usage in production, more efficient supply chains, and less waste. Lower costs, and a cleaner environment. So whether it's making cleaner fuels, better fertilizers, or stronger materials, quantum computing is helping accelerate breakthroughs that will reshape industries.
Wow. So how will it transform the financial world?
Now let's talk money, because quantum computing is about to change finance too. Banks and financial institutions deal with insane amounts of data every second. Faster analytics equals smarter decisions. That means better risk analysis, more efficient transactions, and ultra-fast trading strategies. Big players like JP Morgan Chase, Samsung, and IBM are already investing in quantum tech. JP Morgan even joined IBM's Q network, where they have access to IBM's powerful 20-qubit quantum computers.
Why?
Because whoever masters quantum computing in finance gains a serious competitive edge. These machines don't just crunch numbers. They predict market trends, optimize portfolios, and detect fraud at speeds that leave traditional computers in the dust. From life-saving medicine to smarter banking and more efficient manufacturing, Quantum computing is set to revolutionize industries in ways we're only beginning to understand. And the best part? We're just getting started.
Wow. Cool. So let's chat deeper about the top 3 business benefits of quantum computing.
All right, let's talk about why businesses should care about quantum computing. And trust me, the benefits are massive. Quantum computers aren't just fast. They redefine how businesses solve problems, analyze data, and make decisions. Here are the top 3 ways quantum computing is about to supercharge the business world. Number 1, boosting revenue with smarter data insights. Imagine having instant access to deep insights about your customers, market trends, and sales performance. What if you could predict consumer behavior before it even happens? Quantum computing takes big data analytics to the next level by processing huge data sets at lightning speed. This means businesses can spot new sales and marketing opportunities faster, fine-tune ad campaigns based on real-time feedback, and lastly, predict trends with more accuracy than ever before. Let's say you're running an online store. Right now, traditional computers can analyze customer data and make recommendations, but quantum computers take it further. They can identify hidden patterns and predict exactly what your customers will want next. That means higher sales, smarter pricing strategies, and a serious competitive advantage. Number 2, cutting costs and optimizing operations. Now let's talk cost savings, because businesses aren't just about making money, they're about spending wisely. Quantum computers help streamline operations by optimizing processes, logistics, and resource allocation. This means lower operational costs. Businesses can make smarter staffing, inventory, and production decisions, better supply chain management. Quantum computers can simulate different scenarios to optimize shipping routes, inventory levels, and distribution, more efficient product development. Companies can test thousands of design possibilities in seconds, reducing time to market for new products. For example, let's say you're in transportation or logistics. Quantum computers can analyze historical data in real time to optimize routes, deliveries, and even fuel usage. Instead of guessing when and where to send deliveries, quantum technology pinpoints the most cost-effective solution instantly. And that means big savings on infrastructure, energy, and time. Number 3, future-proofing security and digital infrastructure. The digital world is evolving, and so are cyber threats. Quantum computing will change cybersecurity forever, and businesses that don't prepare could be in trouble. Right now, quantum-safe encryption is being developed to protect sensitive business data, but companies can start preparing today by assessing current security, identify which data needs long-term protection, and conduct regular vulnerability scans. Transitioning to hybrid encryption. Even though quantum-proof encryption isn't fully here yet, businesses should start implementing hybrid security solutions, evaluating the entire supply chain. Your security is only as strong as your weakest link. If your bank, partners, or vendors aren't prepared, neither are you. Companies like JP Morgan Chase, Samsung, and IBM are already investing in quantum security. Why? Because they know that whoever adapts first gains a massive advantage.
So, what is the bottom line? Is quantum computing going to become a business superpower?
From boosting revenue with smarter data to cutting costs and future-proofing security, quantum computing isn't just exciting, it's a game changer. And the best part, this isn't some far-off technology. Businesses that start preparing today will be the ones dominating their industries tomorrow. So the real question is, will your business be ahead of the curve or struggling to catch up?
So, in our final thoughts in addressing the race against quantum time, what happens next?
Look, the world of cybersecurity is about to go through one of the biggest transformations in history. The companies and governments that prepare now will dominate the future. Those that wait may find themselves in a vulnerable position. Quantum computing is coming. The only question is, will we be ready?
Thanks everyone for joining us on this journey into the quantum frontier. Stay curious, stay vigilant, and remember, the battle for the future of cybersecurity has just begun, and its outcome will shape our world forever.
Follow along for more updates as we watch what happens next in quantum computing.
That's fascinating. So it's not just about defending against threats, but potentially leveraging this technology for better security.
Exactly. The quantum revolution is coming whether we're ready or not. The only question is who will be prepared to handle both its challenges and opportunities. And right now, that window of preparation is closing faster than most organizations realize.
Well, that wraps this up. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our episode. The next one is coming right up. We appreciate you making this an award-winning podcast and downloading on Apple and Spotify and subscribing to our YouTube channel. This is Cyber Crime Junkies, and we thank you for watching.